Because it's Friday Live at 5. That's right, it's Friday Live at 5. We've already got some friends dropping by. And you get a wave, and you get a wave. Venezuela at the chop, and CAC 1228888, and Sailor on the Tam, and the Shrinking Bee, and Asho Litz, welcome back. And Lynn Quinzwa, and Hannah Yamaya, and join Friday Live at 5. And there's the No Pants crew on Facebook Live. Diana Gonzalez, welcome on Friday Live at 5. Kara Layton, hey, welcome. Wow, lots of people. And there's Razvan Midru saying hi because it's... And there's Geeky Lady and the Shrinking Bee and my brother, Benjamin Key. And the Geeky Lady wants to be on my Friday Live at 5. And I'm going to say she wants to be on Friday Live at 5. And I'm going to say no. Nothing personal. I just don't do that. And Dave Burley's here. Hey, Dave Burley, you get a wave. And Tony Creature's here. And Heather Marney. And is that the Titanic behind me? Hang on. I'm almost done with the theme song. Because it's Friday Live at 5. Ciao. Anyway, welcome everybody to Friday Live at 5. That is not the Titanic. That is the Queen Mary. It is also a White Star Ocean liner. The Queen Mary was docked in Long Beach, California. It's also the ship that I was on when we shot Last Comic Standing. It is also where I met my wife. I didn't meet my wife there. We actually met in Austin when I was auditioning for Last Comic Standing. Hi, Dotlanta. Welcome, and you get a wave. I like to say we fell in love. She had no idea, but I got the feels while taping Last Comic Standing on that ship. And so for one of our very first gifts ever, she gifted me this framed promotional poster of the RMS Queen Mary. And we didn't live together at the time, and I always had it framed in my apartment, and we moved in together, and I brought it. And Diana Gonzalez says, it's haunted. My framed picture is haunted? That explains why I don't sleep as well in the guest room. I thought that meant comments. I'm sorry and cute about your wife. Oh, Geeky Lady was not trying to be in my show. And that's okay. People do that all the time. I don't know if it's an accident or if it's on purpose, but I always say no, and it always makes my day. And Hannah just said hi to Robin. And I think Diana said that the Queen Mary is haunted, not my picture. I think so, too. So it's great to be here. What a fun week. I spent all week long editing and putting up the Bump and Fabric video. So if you haven't seen that yet, well, don't right now because you're busy right now. But when you get a sec, as soon as this is over, jump on over to a different place on whatever medium you're watching this on, and check out my Bump and Fabric video. It's very cute. And before I get too far into this, I wanted to say a quick hello to everybody who showed some support for the show in the last couple of weeks. You guys have been so sweet. If you want to show the show a little bit of support, you can tip me at Venmo at the Kristin Key, and it's KristinkEY, or paypal.me/the Kristin Key. And I'll put that in the comment or the link as soon as this show is over. But it's the people that have showed some support over the last couple weeks. I just want to put out Robin Comer, thank you so much. Christopher Capo, Tam B, Jackie P. Is it Jamie or Jeremy? Jeremy Leftler. Kelly Cochran with the biggest donation. I know it was a joke. I mentioned a couple weeks ago that I had these I'm a Hooker pins, and I do all of my writing because the National Pins Company sent me a thing, and they send you, they have your name and your address on them, and so I thought it'd be funny if I ordered like 200 of these pins that say I'm a hooker on them, and my wife thought it was the stupidest thing in the world. Anyway, I mentioned it on the show a couple weeks ago, And someone asked how much they were to sell, and I didn't really particularly want to mail these out because I thought it would be more to ship. And so I said, oh, supply and demand, they're $84.50 a piece. Callie Cochran, as a joke, tipped me $84.50 and said she wanted a frickin' pen. So I sent her 4, and I kept the $84.50. So thank you so much for the tip, and enjoy the pins. They write really, really well. Hi, Vidal1, and hi, Ace Wilcox. You haven't missed much. I sang the theme song. It went Friday Live at 5. And then I was talking about how Bumpin' Fabric just came out. And I was saying hi to the people that tipped me over the last couple weeks and reminding people if you want to tip me, you go to Venmo at the Kristin Key or paypal.me/the Kristin Key. And I was going down the list of people that tipped me, and my one of my best friends tipped me $84.50 because she wanted one of these pins that says I'm a hooker on it. Lori Beach tipped on PayPal. Robert Johnson. And then a couple people on PayPal. I didn't get your names because it's just your company names. There's someone from Idabel, Oklahoma, and someone from Compass Rose Creations. Thank you guys. Everybody that sends me a little bit of love, big or small, it definitely helps during these oh so trying times. It's Gadiel. The V is an A. Oh, okay. Now I understand. And Ace likes my hair. Well, keep talking, Ace. I never get tired of that. And Carl Lane says I'm awesome. Diana likes the recap. So do I. It keeps me from getting... Sweet Peach Pamela just got here. Sweet Peach Pamela, we were just talking about you. You haven't missed much. I did the theme song, Friday Live at 5. And then I said hi to everybody. Somebody asked me about the Queen Mary behind me, and they thought it was a Titanic, which it's not. But apparently, my poster is haunted, which I did not know. Which is why I don't sleep well in the guest room. And then we said hi to everybody that's tipped me over the last couple weeks, which was really just a reminder to tip me in the coming weeks, but also to say thank you for the tips. And my brother just said, if the V is an A, I've been doing it wrong. Which is a really gross sex joke. But it leads me to a comment from last week, and I cannot remember who put it in the comments, but I was singing a song about the lovable family show Dr. Pol, and somebody, was it Geeky Lady? Who was it that dropped in? Dr. Pol was the name of their adult assisting. I'm trying to think how to put this. I know there's some parents that watch this with children, but anyway, let's just call it a wand. Their adult wand. They named it Dr. Pol, and I literally spit tea out of my face holes. So kudos to whoever put that in the comments last week, because as I was rewatching the show, that was really funny. So good for you. And Galen Shockley's from Idabel. Thank you so much for your tip. It's much, much appreciated. In rugby, there's a position called hooker. Honest. I believe you. I don't want you to have to prove it. I don't want someone to be like, I don't believe you. Well, I'll show you the rugby position that's called a hooker. That never fall for that. I knew a lot of people from a town called Hooker, Oklahoma. And they were the mascot was the Hooker Horny Toads. And it's funny that I learned all this at a Christian youth camp. So, boy, I learned a lot of things at a Christian youth camp. Hey-oh! So this week... Oh, and yeah, I did. I waved at Lizzie Borden. Hi, Lizzie Borden. Welcome. And probably Diana. Is it Diana or Diana? Anyway, welcome. They're Bob, battery-operated boyfriend. Okay, Robin said that, and she got a big laugh out of somebody on that. That's true. Thank you, Diana. See, I know a Diana Gonzalez, so I keep calling you her name. Carl Lane said a special toy. Very good. I still like adult wand. Friend. And then Caitlin Radsfoo says everyone should get a cameo from Kristin. Big hit. Best birthday present ever. Caitlin was really sweet. She got a cameo and sent it to her mom, who, fun fact about Caitlin's mom, is an ex-Eagles cheerleader. And so what they did was she gave her the cameo, and then they sent me a video of her mom watching it, and her mom was actually dancing and did some cheerleader moves watching it, and it made my day. So... Tracy Hazlitt said, and Girl Scout camp. Now, I would like to hear a whole 30 minutes of Tracy Hazlitt tell stories that start this one time at Girl Scout camp. I just imagine that they would be really good. See, just Jen Devon is exactly where I am. This one time at Christian Youth band camp. Well, funny story, Jen Devon. My Christian Youth camp didn't have musical instruments. Ah, womp womp. But things happened anyway. Lizzie Borden's been missing my Friday Live at 5s. Haven't been able to catch them. Well, they're right here. They're right here. We don't go anywhere. We're right here. So here's why this week was fun. So like I said, I'd been editing Bump and Fabric, and if you haven't watched it, do as soon as the show's over, because you guys, this show, you are the ones that inspired that whole song. It was on a request that I didn't even think was going to be a good song. I thought it was a dud. And you guys were right, and I was wrong. And so I wrote the song for you, and then it turned out to be great. And then the video was real fun. And there's a part in the video where I reference the Amazon guy, and he's not wearing nothing but an N95. Now, when I'm shooting this video, I realized that I don't have any actors or actresses that I can have access to because I'm in quarantine. I mean, I'm not getting out much, and I'm not going to expose people to other people for a zero budget project, for no reason. And so I'm trying to get creative how to shoot this, and I'm on a family Zoom with my parents and my brother, and it hits me. My brother will get naked on camera. And so I asked him, I said, Ben, would you be a naked Amazon guy for just a few seconds? And I didn't even finish my sentence. He was like, yeah, of course. And so my brother was a real trooper, and he is the naked Amazon guy in my Bump and Fabric clip. And I thought he did such a great job. And he's only in it for, I don't want to do that. He's just in it for that long, And there's an Amazon package covering all the bits that I don't want to see because he's my brother. Regardless, and anyway, he did such a good job, and I want to mention that he just runs through the room, but his knees get so high they almost hit his chest. So, and then Lizzie Borden was late, so the picture behind me is not the Titanic, it is the Queen Mary, and it's a toy boat that I used to have in the bathtub, and it was very, very special to me. If you missed the beginning, you're just going to get lies now. Right live at 5. Everybody's praising my brother. Hi, Razzle Dazzle Sparkle Pants. Oh, is that my new name? That's fun. So we got so chit-chatty last week talking about, we did a thing called Freaky Friday last week, which I'm not going to do this week, maybe in the following week, because I noticed as I was rewatching, it took up a lot of time. I forgot to get requests from you guys on what song to write for this week, which was great because I got kind of busy. So what I'm going to do this week is I did write one anyway based on some stuff that was happening, but I also thought I'm going to play one of my all-time favorites because I haven't had a chance to play this one in a while. And Tina Augusto Roisia said she needs to rewatch the video and see Ben. I mean, if you guys, I think you should just rewatch the video and, watch it once, but then just go to Ben's part and just watch the naked Amazon guy over and over, because I've been doing this all day, and it's my brother. We need family therapy. So I'm going to play a song, at least one song that's one of my all-time favorites that I don't get to play very often because I'm not doing stand-up right now. And so I don't know how many of you have been to my show before, but in the last year or so, I started playing this song because I'm a romantic. High five, Fords. Welcome. We started at 5. You haven't missed much. I played the theme song, Friday Live at 5. And then someone mentioned the picture behind me and asked if it was the Titanic, which is not. It's the Queen Mary. And then I started talking about all the people that have tipped me. And then I started talking about my naked brother, who I used in a video lately. Had to be there. No context. Now you're going to wonder why. But at least you're here now. And so I didn't have time to write a brand new song this week. So, and Nye Hutch says he thought he was doing an homage to Box, which I guess he kind of was. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, here's another thing about my naked brother in the video we just collaborated on. I told him multiple times, you can wear your underwear. Oh, okay. So N. Kelly just joined right now. And all you heard was, and I told him multiple times, you can wear your underwear. Hi, and Kelly, you get a wave. You didn't miss much. At about 5 o'clock, I played a theme song, and it was Friday Live at 5. Then a bunch of people showed up, and I waved at them, like, you get a wave, and you get a wave, and you get a wave. And then I was, like, talking about how much I appreciate everybody that tips the show. And so I was all like, oh, my God, here are the people that tipped on PayPal, and here are the people that tipped on Venmo, and here's how you tip me. And then we talked about the picture behind me and how it's haunted, maybe. And that's why I don't sleep well in the guest room. And then we talked about my naked brother, because he helped me with a video lately, and it's not adult video. Even though it's weird in quarantine. Anyway, so I told him repeatedly, you can keep your underwear on in the video. You're going to have a box covering you. That's kind of the joke. There's a box there, and it's just, you don't have to be naked. And so he shoots the video, and he was like, do you want the bloopers where you can see my butt? And I was like, Ben, why aren't you wearing underwear? And he goes, I didn't want to. I thought it'd be funnier if I was just naked. And I was like, oh, so now it's porn. So now it's full on Amarillo, Texas porn. So so I'm gonna play you one of my favorite songs that I ever wrote, and it's romantic, and because the fun is dysfunctional. That's true. And Robin Comer is asking, is he single? Asking for a friend. He's not. He has a fantastic, wonderful wife, Nikki, with a great sense of humor, who shot the whole thing. And Kara Layton wants to see the bloopers. Ben's a method actor. Yeah, okay, we'll call it that. Oh, hi, Laura, vocalist 1988. Welcome. You haven't missed much. About 5 o'clock, we sang the theme song, Friday Live at 5. And then we talked about nuns and religion, and most people now have accepted Jesus Christ as their personal Lord and Savior, and it's your turn. So I wrote this song a while ago, and it's, and someone's from Dallas. So I wrote this, Sailor wants to see the bloopers, and Ben, I still want to see the one where you can see your butt. So I'm gonna play a song. I like to watch people that are in love. Like, I like to watch, like that sounds creepy. I like to watch people in love. Like, I like to I'm on the road a lot, and so I like to just people watch, and I like to see. Ben wants me to play the bloopers. I still don't have the one that I want to see, Ben. Anyway, I like to see old people that are holding hands, and you can tell they're still in love because, they're super old and they're still holding hands. Well, you don't know if they're super in love or if they're just holding hands because they're trying not to fall down. You don't know, because they're so old. But I like to people watch. I like to make up people's love stories, because I don't know. I'm just traveling through town. So they met during the war. Or maybe they met, at church camp. Oh, hi, Jukas 85. You haven't missed much. We sang the theme song, Friday Live at 4. And then we talked nonstop about how to get red wine out of a carpet. And then after that, I just read from an old book of poetry, and now we're here. So when I see a couple, I like to make up what their love story is. And since I don't have anybody to do that with lately, I'm just stuck at home surrounded by paper products. But the other day, I was downstairs and I saw the Brawny Man on the paper towel roll. And I was like, he has a love story. And since I don't know what it is, I'm just going to make it up. And so that's what this song is about. It's one of my very favorite to ever play in the whole wide world. This is the Brawny Man song. The brawny man was looking for love. Well, the brawny man was looking for love, soft, strong, and dependable to have and hold. But when it came to men, this paper towel man just wasn't on a roll. There's gonna be a lot of paper towel references, buckle up. A bounty of booty had come and gone, but his housework had been more important. And when he was willing to let his heart spill, none of them had been super absorbent. The brawny man just couldn't find love. Well, he hated the idea of dating online, but he had to try once more. His profile picture was a spotless kitchen with his naked butt print on the floor. Oh my. He said, I'm a neat freak in the sheets. My name's Brawny and I keep my house tidy. I wear a lot of flannel, I'm a lot of man to handle, and the smell of bleach excites me. I'm looking for a man whose hands fit my rubber gloves, who cleans like a French maid but tougher. My heart will skip a beat when he sweeps me off my feet. I need a quicker picker-upper. Well, the very next day he got a message saying, oh, I think that we should meet. I like to stay in Swiffer and order in dinner. Here's a little bit about me. I wear plain white t-shirts, my head is clean shaved, and my kitchen floor is pristine. Your picture was hot, but you missed a spot, and my name's Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. It's one of my favorites. Hey, Anton Nika Channel. Welcome. Welcome. You haven't missed much. At the very beginning, which we started at like 5:09, and I sang Friday Live at 5. And then we talked about comfortable footwear and how it affects your posture when doing gymnastics. And then we talked about how to nap. And then I read from a cookbook for about 10 minutes, and now we're all caught up. Hi, JC Stewart 430. Welcome. You haven't missed much. I sang the theme song, What Do You Get When You Fall in Love? And then I made some jewelry, and I demonstrated how to sew cloth face masks. And then we're here. Oh, hi, Tamozard. Welcome. You haven't missed much. I started by playing the national anthem from Uzbekistan. That's it. And then I read from a book of Icelandic poetry. And now we're all caught up. So welcome, everybody. Hang on. Jim McMillan says, my girlfriend was a barista at Starbucks. Think about it. How do you ask someone out that works there? Want to go for coffee? No, I'd ask her somewhere else, Jim. Got to keep working on that. Yeah. So I've been doing a lot of mask work this week because of the Bumpin' Fabric video, which leads me to song number 2. I actually wrote this one for this week, so I did write a song for the show, but it's not one that you requested. Oh, we should do that real quick before I forget. What should I write a song about next week? My naked brother. Okay. James Clark says, just ask her to go for ice cream. That's a good idea. Diana likes the recaps. I wanted to show you my mask collection real quick. I don't know what you guys are working with, but I hope everybody's wearing masks at this point. Fluffed Nutters. Okay, you need to talk to my brother, JC Stewart, because he would really enjoy everything about... Nope, don't say Fluffer Nutters. Fluffed Nutters is probably got my brother on the floor right now. This is when you want to be fancy. Fancy mask. Birds and Bees, says Tracy Hazlitt. I still don't understand what that has to do with sex. I made this one. Yeah, I made that mask. Somebody wants a song about my brother. A song about being overly neurotic before the virus. Now you freak out because you realize you forgot to put your mask on. While you're drying your hands, you accidentally touch something and have to rewash them and so on. So yeah, Robin, I think that's really normal life. This is a new one. Yeah, I don't know how many masks. I wrote another song about masks. Wait, it's not really about it is about masks. It's kind of about leaving the house and being frustrated. Oh, that sounds like heavenly. Oh, it's like I just woke up and we can go outside. Oh, hi, Tenua. Welcome. You get a wave. You haven't missed much. I started by singing the alphabet and then teaching everybody what their stomach looks like on the inside and how to properly digest vegetables. That took 24 minutes, and here we are. And JC Stewart said, you should have an online shop for your masks. I may if this quarantine continues on and the government money runs out. But if my government check keeps coming, then I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Chris Jacobs wants to hear Baby Yoda and or Bumpin' Fabric. Well, I probably will end with Bumpin' Fabric tonight because the new music video just came out today. And if you're just tuning in, that's what you missed. The second mask is marvelous. It sure is. A song about hooker pins. That's an idea. Okay. So this is what happened every time I go to the grocery store and I run into somebody who, it's kind of like, do you have those dreams? Do you ever have a dream like right now where things are totally normal except you're the one in the mask and you're like, why is everybody not wearing a mask but me? Every once in a while I'll go to the grocery store and there'll be one person out of everybody who's like not wearing a mask or standing super close to you. This is the song for them. I gotta slow it down because I've never sang it before. I wrote it 10 minutes before the show. Hey, your face could use a mask. Oh no, you're too close. There he goes. Pretending you're not in it doesn't end the pandemic. So put on a mask. I'm asking for a friend, just trying to end the pandemic. Oh my gosh. Wash your hands in the bathroom again and again. What is it you're not getting? The virus is still spreading. Replace your bare face with a mask. Why are people so stubborn? This will last until next summer. It's like no one told them that a virus spreads through the sneeze holes and the talk holes at the front of their heads. So, hey, your face could use a mask. Oh no, you're too close. Pretending you're not in it doesn't end the pandemic. So put on a mask. You asking for a friend, just trying to end the pandemic. So that's that one. Oh, hi, Britt on the Fritz. Welcome. You haven't missed much. I started the show playing a song I like to call Everybody Likes to Cry. And then we just talked about therapy and ways that we could solve all of our problems through tears and green tea. And that caught us up to right now. The dog is frustrated about you leaving the house. Lizzie Borden, I could watch your live all day. Or I could watch you watch my live all day. Thank you, Hannah. Song suggestions, Stand Back. I think that's already a song, but I'm going to listen to that right after this. I'm going to remind you all, as soon as this is over, go and watch the new music video for Bumpin' Fabric. It's got my brother naked in it at like a minute 30, somewhere in there. Just watch the video until it comes in. And as always, on Mondays, I have Mad Mondays. My guest last week was the hilarious Maggie May. My guest next week is the hilarious Chris Cope. So always a good time. You do not want to miss Mad Mondays. It's where I do a Mad Lib with a comedian. I'm always here for Friday Live at 5. So tune in next week. I will have some sort of original song. It might be about my naked brother. Oh no! Laura Lone's earbuds are dying! No! Crap! So everybody send Laura some love and support for her earbuds, and hopefully they'll get better soon. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. It is always, if you want to, jumping off Calico Jack's pirate ship in Bermuda. Hey, Kim! Yeah! I've been to Bermuda. I've jumped off that plank. I don't drink, and so that's all I did. I would go there, and I would have friends of mine and be like, order a dark and stormy so I can walk the plank over and over again. And I was like a 10-year-old kid on a diving board. Anyway, so I'm going to leave you with this. This is Bumpin' Fabric. Everybody's wearing masks, standing 6 feet away, but love is airborne, it's magic. We all learned that holding hands spreads germs. That's why people everywhere are bumping fabric. Yeah, they're bumping fabric, they're smashing masks, getting hot under their cotton. Teenagers, parents, even geriatrics going bumping fabric. Johnny liked Janine before quarantine. After high school, he'd follow her home, 'cause she was cute in a hat and really good with a bat. He asked her out, but she said no. Well, in the time of Corona, he was tired of being lonely. He decided he would try again. On the classroom Zoom, he looked into her room and saw Janine wasn't alone. She was with Joan, and they were bumping fabric, they were smashing masks, getting hot under the cotton. Janine was studying Joan's anatomy, going bumping fabric. My neighbor Lillian is 85. She's been a little lonely since her husband died. She gets a little friendly with delivery guys, but she's old and it's harmless, right? Well, I looked into her window the other day, and to my surprise, there's the Amazon guy, and he wasn't wearing nothing but his N95. And they were bumping fabric, they were smashing masks, getting hot under the cotton. She'd ordered a package, he delivered it prime, going bumping fabric. They were bumping fabric, they were smashing masks, getting hot under the cotton. Teenagers, parents, even geriatrics going bumping fabric. Thank you guys, as always, you're amazing, and I will see you back here next week for Friday Live at 5. It has been Friday Live at 5. It's always fun to hang out with you guys. It's always a good time. But I gotta go bye-bye. And I'll see you next time on Friday Live at 5. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. If you want to support the show, Venmo at the Kristin Key or PayPal.me/the Kristin Key. Hi, Allison Bello. You didn't miss much.